Liverpool, to speak on them quickly, Arne Slot ball is restoring the feeling. A lot of their fans are like, listen, like they seem convinced. Salah, we're talking about, players wanting to prove something. He's on it. Jota got the assist, but Salah kind of got the ball at the beginning and everything.
New hairline, new Salah.
Liverpool got 10 goals today, bro.
But do you know what I find funny? Obviously, a lot of people are making it out that the difference between Klopp and Slot is that it's a bit more measured with Slot. But on the counter, it still looks like old Liverpool, where it's like...
Yeah, that's like a reflex. I feel like it's almost like a muscle memory.
Yeah, it's muscle memory, exactly. Yeah. And I feel that almost makes them more dangerous because now they can switch it up. It's like we can control, but we pack that thing too. Like we can go straight at you. And I feel like their season, in many senses, if Jota can stay fit and Salah keeps going like this, there's no limit to where this Liverpool team can go. And obviously, their midfield, how they managed to tie that. But I feel like Jota is so important. As much as Salah is the main guy, I think Jota is so important for them, man. I don't think you can have a sustainable season with Nunes being here today and whatnot. Jota is so important, man.
I mean, Liverpool, in the transition today, they looked crazy. And what you're already seeing, or we're talking about, Arne Slot has already got Liverpool playing in a way.
In 2 games.
You can already see what he's trying to do. And then you start imagining when he starts bringing in personnel of his own. You know what I mean? Because right now, he's got no signings.
Zero.
He's got 0 signings. Now listen, he's got very good players, but he's got 0 signings, and he's making them play in a different way to what they know of Klopp. And the reason why his is more difficult than anybody's, more difficult than picking up Ollie's or picking up, I don't even know who Spurs manager was before Ange at this point. Conte or Pochettino, whatever, is that Klopp was the figurehead of that club. Klopp had been there nearly 10 years. Had been there for such a long time. So a lot of these players only know Klopp. Look at Trent. He only knows Klopp. You know what I mean? That's like the way it was when David Moyes came in, and some man were like, brother, I've only known Fergie my whole life. And that's like people like Trent, and he's still got Trent playing. Do you know what I mean? He's got Trent playing a bit wider as well. Trent comes in when he wants. It's not like the full blown. Like if you see his heat map today, a lot of it was on the width of the pitch. A lot of people said he won't be the same when Klopp leaves. Blah blah blah. Don't matter. The quality is going to shine through. Slot's got him playing in the way. Only person that I think is going to have to... I'm looking at Andrew Robertson, right? And I think he was good today, but I don't know. When I'm looking at it, when they're building up and stuff, sometimes it looks a little bit weird for him a little bit. But I'm looking at Liverpool, and I still say it feels like it's going to be more of the same this season in terms of third place. I think Arsenal and City are better.
Yeah.
But I look at them and I think comfortable.
Do you think they can be a bit closer though?
I mean, last season it was close until a certain point.
Because there were obviously the injuries. But I'm saying that based on what you've seen, do you feel like with this new iteration of football that they can play, do you think they can be close? I think a lot of it does rest on, obviously he came out and said that he does feel like Gravenberch can play that 6th position. I mean, if you did feel that, you probably wouldn't be in the market to look for someone. I thought, like you've mentioned strongly, that you feel like he can play. Do you reckon that their season rests on him adapting and fulfilling that role?
Oh, fully. Of course. Listen, that's been a problem position for them last year as well. But I think in terms of like what you were saying, the transition from the managers, I think this will be the smoothest transition in terms of, figures like that, where you guys had Fergie and Moyes, Wenger and Emery. I think from Slot to Klopp, even stylistically, I think the players will probably adapt the easiest. But Gravenberch, I don't know if the season will depend on him obviously adapting to that. I think the system is what it is. But I think Liverpool will be comfortable. It'll be first season. I think they'll be aiming to close the gap as to what it was with City and Arsenal. But I think they'll be in the mix. But definitely Champions League top 4 in my opinion.
They're in the Champions League this season. Yeah. They're gonna try and go for a run.
100%.
A sneaky run.
Let's not forget, Liverpool are a serious cup team.
Cup team, bro.
They win cups. Carabao, FA Cup, Champions League. They're making runs for everything.
Night, it's still Anfield. Do you know what I mean? Anything can happen. So, listen, we can't even rule out them trying to go for a run in the Champions League. It could still be a good season for Liverpool, man. If he can win a trophy in his first season and get them playing in a certain way.
If there's one way to make yourself a Liverpool legend,
it's doing something in the Champions League.
Deliver big ears. Trust me. You deliver a Champions League, folklore.
I mean, credit to them, man. They look dangerous. And look, we've got them next week. But the thing is, right? United are bookie like that, bro. United can get a result.
We're the boogie team.
Here comes that talk
but last
again.
season,
Here
I
we
went into
go.
every game last season thinking, oh, Liverpool can beat us. Liverpool can beat us. We didn't even lose against Liverpool last year, and we were on our knees. We finished 8th. Now, worst ever finished.
Is that Anfield?
No, it's at Old Trafford. It's at Old Trafford. Yeah. So, listen, I won't be surprised if United
Ten
got a
Hag.
result, like a draw.
Ten Hag can't let another Dutch baldy dunk in him.
The battle of the Dutch Boldies.
He can't let that happen. Surely not.
It's gonna be a good handshake.
Surely
picture.
not. Yeah.
It's like
Who's who?
Kinder Bueno White.
Hey, you need to remember, Ten Hag was the big dog over there. Yeah. Show some respect. Show some respect. Back home,
hey.
I'm the daddy.
He snatched his Ajax team chain though. So yeah, I'm saying.
Ten
I'm the
Hag,
new
please
daddy.
rise. Ten Hag, please rise.